Hey everybody, it's Amanda here. I haven't made an update in a while, so I thought I would make a video real quick since I'm feeling really good. Today I am officially 12 weeks pregnant. I cannot believe it. What a wild journey this has been for me. I started IVF in August with the stem medication, or the priming, I guess is what they call it, priming medications. Had my egg retrieval in September, did my stem medications, and then had my transfer in November. Had my first blood draw November 21st. My HCG levels were 133. Which were really good. I was surprised. I was thinking that was a low number, but the nurse said, no, it's a great number. We just wanted it to be above 50. And so it was a good number. Went back 2 days later. They wanted my HCG levels to grow 53%, which they did. They were 309. And so all day Thanksgiving, I just walked around and I was saying, 309? 309. I was just so happy because I was so nervous because I didn't know if the transfer was going to work. I was just hoping and praying, and I didn't want to get my hopes up or believe that I was pregnant until I had those numbers back. And then still I was in disbelief until I had my first ultrasound and I got to see the little guy and see his heart flicker. Oh, it was the best thing in the whole world. I'll do an insert and I'll show you what he looked like and what his heartbeat looked like. I've had 3 ultrasounds since finding out that I was officially pregnant. I had a 6-week, an 8.5-week, and then I had an 11-week. And right now I'm officially 12 weeks. I won't go back for another ultrasound until I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I have an appointment with the doctor on the 12th, so I think it'll be 16 weeks then, on February 12th. I'm thinking that I will go to a private little clinic that they have in town, and you can pay like $65 to get an ultrasound. And I don't know, I think that'll be worth it to me because I'm still so early in the pregnancy that I can't like feel that I'm pregnant. The only thing that I feel is tired, which actually I have some energy back now that I'm past that first trimester officially. I feel fat. I've had to, none of my pants fit me anymore. I'll show you guys real quick. I already look like I am pregnant. Got my little pudge there from the baby. He is the size of a lime, so that's exciting. I've had a lot of heartburn. I just have to carry Tums with me at all times. I haven't really had like morning sickness, nausea, throwing up. There was a week after, well, before Christmas, for that week I wasn't feeling too well, but also I was getting over COVID. I tested positive for COVID 2 weeks before Christmas. And that scared me because I was like thinking, oh my gosh, is this going to affect the baby? Is the baby okay? I called the OB clinic and they were like, it's fine, just stay hydrated. Your baby is perfectly safe. He is tucked in there in the uterus. He's protected. He can't get COVID too, so don't worry about that. They said the only thing that could harm your pregnancy is if you're taking over-the-counter medications that aren't approved. So they said just stick to Tylenol, drink a lot of water, try to avoid over-the-counter cold medications if you can. I took Benadryl a couple of times because that's safe in your first trimester, and that actually helped quite a bit. because I was just so full of mucus and snot, and I could just blow my nose all day, and it just kept coming. The other thing that really helped was doing my NeilMed nasal rinse, and that is kind of what made me not feel so great that week before Christmas, because I would wake up in the morning and I would do my NeilMed and get rid of all of the boogers, and then I would go to work, and the smell like would linger in my nose, like that salty water smell would linger in my nose. And by like day 3 of doing this, I finally got nauseated and ended up throwing up the rest of the contents that I ate for the whole rest of that day. So now that that's over and I'm past my first trimester, I'm just feeling so good. I've had my 3 ultrasounds. Baby is starting to look like a baby now. I'll do an insert and show you guys. Now that I have energy and I passed my first trimester, I'm gonna start the nursery. I've already bought some baby clothes. That's pretty much the only thing that I've got so far, is clothes that fit me and a few baby clothes. So I'll start working on the nursery, and I'll plan my official announcement and I'll post that on Facebook. A lot of my close friends and a few of my family members know, and then of course work, the people that I work with, they know, because they've kind of been with me during this process from the beginning, because I had to miss work for all these appointments and trips and things like that, because the fertility clinic that I used is 4.5 hours away. So it's been kind of nice having them a part of it with me. They've been kind of like my work little family, so that's been really nice. Other than that, I've just got some things planned for, you know, the future for me and the baby. You start getting all of these worries about finances and that you want to provide a nice life for your child. And I will be able to. That's why I waited, you know, to have kids this far in my life, is because I wanted to make sure that I was able to provide a life for them. So with that being said, I might be changing jobs. I might be getting a better job that pays more money, which is okay, because right now I am a registered nurse at a county jail, and I've been assaulted once. I'll do an insert. I had an inmate punch me in the eye, and that's very rare for that to happen to, I'm technically like a civilian. I'm not like a peace officer. I always have an officer with me. The officer that was with me that day was new and kind of got scared, didn't know what to do. This happened like a week before I started IVF medications. And so I just want to be in a safer environment. I want to be in a place where I don't have to fear that I'm going to get hurt. It's a very rare chance that will ever happen again. I was the second nurse to ever have been assaulted with the nursing agency that I work for, and the first one was 20 years ago. So just a very fluke thing that happened. Very unfortunate. The inmate will end up with some prison time after that assault, but yeah, it's been fine. I don't have any trauma since that incident at all, and I don't have any fears about going to work. I don't fear for my safety. They've changed the rules around quite a bit on the way that they do things because of that incident. So they've put a lot more safety measures in place, so that's good. But yeah, probably be looking at a different job in the future. It would be nice to sell my house and get a bigger house and in a nicer neighborhood. But I feel like I don't have to do that like right away. I feel like I have time. I want to at least be in a better neighborhood by the time my little guy is at an age where he's going to be wanting to ride bikes and play outside and things like that. Because right now, if I had a 3 or 4-year-old that wanted to play outside in the neighborhood that I live in, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. So yeah, so things are just going great. I'm so happy. People say that I have that pregnancy glow. I mean, I feel it. I definitely feel like I have another person that is a part of me. It's a very weird feeling, because I can't feel the baby yet. I just feel, symptoms and tired, and I feel chunky, and I feel like none of my clothes fit. But I definitely feel like there is another person that is a part of me. Also, I feel like my donor is a part of me as well, because he is the other half of my child. And so it's very weird the way I feel connected to my donor. I feel like he is now a part of me, which he is. And it's crazy. He's a complete stranger. I don't know him. I just have his genetic information and a couple of pictures. So it's really weird to feel that, but I definitely do. It's the craziest feeling. It's not a bad feeling to have, but it's definitely weird. Yeah, it's just crazy. I didn't know that feeling existed, but it does. I can imagine how, like, if I had a husband and we got pregnant together, how I would feel closer to my husband, because I'd be like, well, now you are a part of me, literally. So that's been a fun feeling to explore. I've had that's just been recent, like within the last week. So other than that, I'm actually dating, which is weird. I didn't think that I would be dating while I was pregnant. I didn't think that I would date until after my child was, 2 or 3, because I felt like maybe the person wouldn't want to be, feel like they were interfering with, a little baby. And it's hard. Like, I'm sure it'll change once I'm not pregnant, because my time will have to be devoted towards the baby. And to go out and socialize, I'd have to either bring him with me or get a babysitter. But yeah, dating while I'm pregnant with donor sperm, it's interesting. But I feel like, and I always put that up there, up front, if I get asked out on a date, I'll say, I appreciate that, I'm flattered. You just have to know that I'm 3 months pregnant. And once they find out that I don't have any baby daddy drama, then they kind of are excited, and they're like, wow, that's kind of cool. And so yeah, went on a date, and it was really good, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, very interesting. I didn't think that I would be dating while pregnant, but it happened. And it's definitely different, like the way that I select people that I will go on a date with is definitely different than before I was pregnant, because now I have to think about my health, my mental health. I don't want to be around a bunch of drama, bunch of stress, things like that. I got to think about, do I want this person in my baby's future? Do I think that they would be a good fit? Would I want my child to be around this person, or would they be a good influence? Things like that, that you have to think about. So But yeah, I didn't think that anybody would want to date a pregnant girl, but once they find out that you don't have a bunch of baggage and drama and that you're doing this alone, they actually respect you and admire you for that if they're the right person. If it scares them off, then, well, it wasn't meant to be. They're not the right person. So, yeah, some very interesting changes have taken place. But I'm really excited and I'm really happy. And I will keep you guys updated. I will probably do better with updates now that I have some energy back and that I'm feeling better. So yeah, I look forward to updating you all again. I think I'm gonna get one of those private ultrasounds in a couple weeks, just because I want to see where he's at, and then I might be able to use that for like my announcement picture, because the last ultrasound I had, he's barely looking like a baby. He's looking like a big gummy worm with little hands like this. So I might do something around 16 weeks, so that way I have a good announcement ultrasound photo. So okay, I will keep you guys updated. I'm so excited. I can't wait. This has just been a roller coaster of a journey, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So take care.